Okay, so let's look at how we do Starry Night. I'm going to do a video and try and get some screenshots as well. So we're going to go into Sketchpad first of all. And the first thing that was suggested to us in the video on YouTube is to create a new landscaped, in other words, wider than taller document, and set the background with vector fill, which is the whole background, to a dark blue, which I'll do right here. Second of all, and I happen to have a picture of it right here, so it's going to make it easy for me to do a decent job on it, is I notice it's a light blue and kind of a yellow mix through the whole document. So I will go into here, as the young lady suggested, using tile brush. And I'll start off with light blue, and maybe a little darker than this, maybe the next one. And it'll be this wide, maybe a little narrower. And I will go in here and go around like this. And I'm picking up my thumb off the mouse. It's supposed to make an ending like that. And it kind of looks like this. And goes off to the screen like that. Okay. I'll do a second one kind of down at this level as well. You make small brushes, you'll see that it makes kind of an end, almost like a shooting star or something, and goes out to the end like that. So we did that. Okay, so there we go. Okay, I'm going to take the yellow as well. Same kind of stance. I'll kind of mix it all together like this. And we'll do a moon up here. Circle around like this. Do a few more. It says a starry night, as the title says. A couple more up here like this. I'll mix them with the blue again in a minute. Again, this is not going to be graded like, oh, did you do 7 stars or 6 or whatever, just to kind of get a feel of the way this looks. And there it goes there, okay? So I'll go in again. I'll even do a little bit darker blue. I think you saw that as well. Part of the whole. And there's random things everywhere. Random colors, random everything. It's painting, it's not a photography. And I'm going to go in and change this to kind of a dark green, which is down here. I'll make it a little bit wider. This is kind of the delineation between the sky and the land, okay? Looks like there might be a hill, some type over here, so we'll do that. And the whole field down here looks like this. And I want to change the color a little for the cypress tree, so I'll go in here and maybe change it from here to here. So it looks a little bit different. Goes up to the sky, over here, over here, over here. I'm painting it as opposed to filling it. I could easily, I guess, have drawn a picture of a tree and filled it in with this pixel view, but I'm just going to paint it here. Looks like a scary tree. And I assume, this is probably a real location. And looking at down below, Looks like I see a bunch of trees there. So I'm going to change this color. And why not this here? And I look here, I see a bunch of trees. Looks like streets. Maybe it's the edge of town and there's a road going out with woods. And kind of a canopy of trees, it looks like to me. Canopy being like a tent canopy. The trees are a tent over the underground there, okay? And I see a few buildings here, so I'm going to do this. I want to do it nice and quickly. The buildings themselves have some element of shadow and light. So I'm going to use a pencil here, just because I think they deserve a little detail. And they're more or less kind of three-dimensional. And they look something like this. I'm going to build the outline with this green color, but I might change some things in a minute. That's building number one. Then there's a church with a steeple. It kind of goes back like that. And a bunch of houses, maybe like this, around the church. And that's it, okay? I'm not going to beat this up. Looks like there's some more buildings in the front here. Let's face it, we have a rustic area, but we also have people living there, so it's a little of both. So I'm filling these in, outlining them. And then I might just go in with paintbrush and put a different color on this, maybe something like that. Oh, we don't want that. Something like that. No, we don't want that. Of course, it's vector fill, that's why it's doing that. Yeah. And well, maybe I'll change the color. Okay, I'm going to leave it like that. So this is your Starry Night. This is a 30 out of 30. It's more of an exercise of using all the brushes than really anything else. And I want to thank you for your time. Let me stop the recording.